Hi, I'm Steven Santilli, Assistant Superintendent at the Egg Harbor Township School District, and we're back with another edition of Every Hand Together, Pursuing Public Health. Our topic today is child abuse prevention, and with us is Natasha Cranmer from DCPP. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So we're going to dive right in, and we want to talk about your organization, your role within the organization. So let's just start there. What is your role within DCPP, and what does the organization do here in New Jersey?
Okay, so my role, I am currently the Assistant Area Director for Atlantic, Burlington, and Cape May counties, and my priority is really to make sure that the families who are serviced by our agency have the best possible outcomes and that they have a good experience with our agency. So one of the things I do is I spend a lot of time in our 5 local offices, making sure that our workers have the skills and the tools that they need to assist the families that are assigned to help. And it's also imperative that I work closely with other people in the community, such as schools, social service agencies, as well as individual providers, to make sure that there's no gaps in services in our communities. So DCPP is the Division of Child Protection and Permanency, and it's New Jersey's Child Protection and Child Welfare Agency within the Department of Children and Families. Okay. Some people still reference us as the Division of Youth and Family Services, or DIFAS.
Okay.
Our mission is to ensure the safety, permanency, and well-being of children, and also to support families.
Okay. So let's talk about a referral and the referral process. So can you explain what that looks like if a referral is made to DCPP?
Sure. So all referrals to our agency are received through our state central registry, or sometimes called SCR. Anybody who in the community who suspects child abuse or neglect is mandated to call our hotline at 1-877-NJ-ABUSE. Again, that's 1-877-NJ-ABUSE. All calls are answered by trained screeners, and the screeners will talk to the caller, gather information about the family, and determine whether a Child Protective Services investigation should be initiated. If it's determined that the information does not rise to the level of a Child Protective Services investigation, a child welfare assessment might be initiated. So a Child Protective Services investigation is an investigation to determine if child abuse or neglect has occurred, and a child welfare assessment is an assessment to determine if a family might need some services. So if either a CPS or a CWS report is initiated, then an intake worker from our local office would be assigned to go out and meet with the family, gather some information, assess the safety of the child, and determine what, if any, services the family might benefit from. If it is determined that a family would benefit from ongoing support from our agency, then a permanency worker from the local office would be assigned to work with the family. And that person would really assist the family in gaining the supports and the skills that they need to thrive on our own. Now, sometimes when we initiate a CPS investigation or a child welfare assessment, it may be determined that it's unsafe for a child to remain in their home. When that happens, we make every effort to place the child with a relative or family friend, and that's because we know that kin placements are typically less traumatic for children. And kin placements also allow for children to have religious, cultural, and community continuity and more contact with their family in general. As soon as a child enters placement, the agency diligently works with the parents to ensure that the child can return home safely and as soon as possible. And at the same time, a concurrent plan is set into motion so that if the child cannot return home safely within a 12-month period, the goal may be changed to adoption.
Okay.